I'm Keith Gillespie, you're watching Mariners TV.
Callum, really tough to take that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Bitterly disappointed. You know, we think that we deserved to win the game. We've pinned them in their half or their final third, their back third for large portions of the game. Like you said, yeah, just hard to take because I think like we've played some good stuff at times. Maybe not as good as what we have before or we know we can get to, but I think we've played some good stuff and we've called them open a few times and it just hasn't quite felt for today.
It feels like very mixed emotions because the result obviously went against us, but a lot of things that he did do right, a lot of things that he have been working on that came to fruition there. Just couldn't get that final sort of pass right, that final bit in the final third, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. Like we said, when we don't win the game, we're all bitterly disappointed. So we're never going to be happy. But like you said, we've got to take some positives, and you know we played football our way. And like I said to you on the way over here, that I didn't think like it was different to the Radcliffe game, you know, where they were more physical than us and they had the edge on me, you know, second balls and like that. I didn't think like that was the case today. I think we've matched them up and we've just dominated the game, you know. So it's just so disappointing to know that they've just had one little sniff and they've took it. So like fair play to them, you know what I mean. They've set up for it. So we've got to look at ourselves, and little lapses of concentration or whatever has happened for their goal. Got to cut it out and move on.
Over the course of the season, of course, you can have one or two games like this where you dominate and lose the game off a sort of a smash and grab almost. Is it more doubly frustrating for the team that has happened off the back of the Radcliffe game?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it sometimes happens, especially here, you know, where teams often just try and park the bus, if you like, and sit deep and hit on the counter. But yeah, like you said, it's just came at we've had a couple of good results, you know, and we're looking forward and pushing on and wanting to get a little bit of momentum going, especially with the big week coming up. This was the first game of the big 3 games in a row. So yeah, it's just so disappointing that we've again fell at home again. We're just also frustrated that we couldn't find that little bit and put the ball in it.
You mentioned falling at home, the second home defeat in a row. Are you being affected, do you think, by the fact that the crowds are so low compared to what you used to here? What's it like as a player to be playing in front of 300 when you're so used to being 1.5, 2,000 here?
Yeah, I mean, it's everyone wants the fans back. You know what I mean? It gives you that extra push, that extra. It's easy to say like let's just get on with it, you know, but it does. The fans help you out. You know that raw little bit extra 1-2% whatever it might be to get that ball over the line. Obviously we really appreciate the fans who turn up in massive numbers here. Obviously the faster we can get them back, the better. The raw we're on could have been the difference today. You never know, you know, just like that little extra percentage. But yeah, like I said, we're all gutted. Getting fallen at home and something that we've got to look at. But the gaffers after the game have said, you know, like keep our heads up. We've played the way that we want to play. Like I said, it's different to Radcliffe, and we've actually put a performance out there that we can probably look back and be quite proud of. Although we've obviously came back one out.
It's got Morpeth here on Tuesday, a massive game, no motivation needed, I guess, for that one. Is that the ideal chance to sort of try and bounce back?
Ideal game, massive game. We need to start taking one game as it comes, and obviously no bigger than Morpeth on Tuesday. Put things right, rest up and go again Monday and Tuesday and just fight 110% to get the 3 points.
Just speaking about Morpeth, obviously they dealt us a really bad defeat here last season in the cup.
Yeah.
I guess you're looking at that as motivation as well to try and bounce back from that and use that as an added sort of incentive for you.
Yeah, like you said, we don't need any motivation, you know. But if you want to get more motivation, you just look at last year's result in the cup here at home, and they've came here and done over. So yeah, like I said, dust yourself off. Obviously, be really disappointed with today's result, but it's a long season, and I know it's cliche, isn't it? But you've got to go again and keep scrapping and fight for every point.